Alright, here's hoping everything records properly for this video. Because if it messes up again... Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and it's been quite a long time since I was last here on YouTube. But we are back here for another Pokemon GO video. There's a special event going on here in Pokemon GO, and despite all the frustrations I've had the past, well, I guess not little while, because it's been, like I said, forever since I last had a video here on YouTube. Last time I tried to record various videos, things were messing up. I don't want to get too much into it. Basically, equipment messing up. My time is pretty, not free nowadays with my course that I'm taking. There's a whole issue with my course that I'm taking, but I mean, I'm still doing it. 3D animation, 3D modeling, still working hard at that. But all that rambling aside, you know what I didn't do? I didn't turn on the music. Whoops. I wanted to have that ready to go when we started. Darn. Okay, volume is decent. But anyway, now is a good time to get back into trying to record a video. If it works, great. If not, only wasting a few minutes of my own time, I guess. But right now, there's a special event happening in Pokemon GO. It's the 3rd anniversary. Happy 3rd anniversary, Pokemon GO. Alright, trainers, happy 3rd anniversary. Commemorate the milestone. You can look forward to these exciting features. So starting today at 5 p.m. my time, so it's already been out for almost 3 hours, have a chance of encountering the following shiny Alolan Pokemon: Rattata, Sandshrew, Vulpix, Diglett, Meowth, Grimer, and Exeggutor. Now, I don't know if they're going to be findable in the wild, because if so, things like, Alolan Vulpix, we've never seen them in the wild, and the shinies are going to be available. Now, it doesn't say there's an end date for that. Of course, shinies, when they put into the game, are basically in the game for keeps, so that's kind of nice. Now, starting today at 5 up until July 6th, at 5 p.m. my time, Pacific time, 1 p.m. there, a familiar face returns to the party. Once per day, you might have a chance to encounter a Pikachu wearing a party hat when you take a GO snapshot photo. I'm assuming that would also have a chance of being a shiny. I think. I don't know for sure. I haven't heard of any of them yet, but generally, I think the shiny Pikachu is available. You may hatch a Pichu wearing a party hat from a gift egg, a 7-kilometer egg. Also starting today, up until September 2nd, looking to get up to speed with your research? Do you have a friend who wants to play but feels they missed out on too much in Pokemon GO? Don't worry. I'm being all super fancy with my words, but don't worry, and I can't even read the right stuff. Complete new special research for helpful rewards. Take down raid bosses faster and earn extra bonus Premier Balls to catch them when you raid with friends. Trading Pokemon will cost 1/4 less Stardust, which is nice. I first read that and I thought, it's only 1/4 Stardust? And then I saw the word less and I was like, I mean, it's still more or less technically than we've had before. But thank you, trainers, for your continued passion in Pokemon GO, blah, blah, blah. We like Pokemon GO. Alright, so the only other thing to really talk... Well, you know what? Let's talk more news here. I haven't done any news updates forever. Let's just burn through them here. So in July, Mudkip will be the featured Pokemon for the Community Day event taking place on Sunday, July 21st from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. local time. They're saying here they're doing it later, so it's like not as hot out. Summer can really burn through you with the increased power of the desolate land of Primal Groudon, or just the sun. So it's kind of bad for me because my travel is limited on Sundays. I don't have my own vehicle. I do have my license. I just don't own a vehicle. And I get around by bus. My last bus would be to get me home in time for 6 o'clock. So in the middle of all this Mudkip hunting, I'm going to have to be riding a bus for, what is that? Roughly 15 minutes. I guess that's not that much to miss out on. But I mean, the last hour of the event, there's not as much stuff in my neighborhood as far as Pokemon go, so I mean, I might not be able to get too many shiny Mudkip, if any, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, Mudkip will appear more frequently during the event on July 21st. Lure modules will last for 3 hours. I believe that is also the special lures of the glacial lure module and stuff, or such like that. You may encounter a shiny Mudkip if you are lucky, and if you evolve Marshtomp into Swampert during the event, or up to an hour afterward, you get the special move, which I have a feeling is going to be the Hydro Cannon, because that's generally what they give for the starters. The bonuses are 3 times the capture experience points. Not too concerned with that. I'm level 40. But, so, quick question. For those of you out there who are level 40 in Pokemon GO, do you get into the whole, I want to hit level 40 a second time, or a third time, or a 7th time? That was only 5. But, do you actually track kind of that stuff, or do you not even really care? For me, I hit level 40, I'm good. I don't need to hit any other landmarks, but it's funny, I think some people have hit level 40 like maybe 7 times, maybe even more. That's a lot of experience points. That's a lot more time than I have to put into the events. Anyway, another thing to talk about is Research Breakthrough, Spinda, and EX Raid updates. So let's see, Field Research updates from July 1st to September 1st. You'll get Latios, Kyogre, or Groudon through the Research Breakthrough boxes. Kind of cool. Spinda will be available in the Field Research, and if you're lucky, you might encounter a Shiner. So that's starting tomorrow. No, what am I thinking? Monday is July 1st. That's starting Monday at 5 p.m. my local time. So we'll see what we can manage to find there. EX Raid updates starting on June 23rd, which has already gone by, at 8 a.m. Trainers who receive EX Raid passes will encounter Speed Form and Deoxys in the EX Raid. So the last form of Deoxys is going to be available, or is available right now, I guess. Are you new to EX Raids? We're not. If you are, read that, pause the video, we're all good to go. But basically, it gives you an idea how to do your EX Raids. Alright, so all that being said, I gotta open up the research because as I was walking around on my way home from my class, Professor Willow popped in to tell me what's going on. Let's just get caught up on what he has to say. Ah, Chaz Gogan, good to see you. There's a lot to do this summer, new things to experience, new Pokemon to find. Now, I didn't mention it yet, but this is another special research quest branch tree thing. I don't know if it's going to lead to anything mythical or legendary or what, but anyway, new Pokemon to find. Let's start with a few simple tasks to help you get your bearings. Please make a new friend, catch 3 Pokemon with Weather Boost, and hatch an egg. I've actually done all that. You know, I did it before I even really knew what was happening for basically, I opened the game as I was waiting for my bus transfer, and Willow's name or Willow's face popped up. I'm like, I don't want to read that information yet. My first catch was a Weather Boost, so I already started doing research, and then I tapped on it instinctively, so I knew what he was saying. But I don't know what step 2 of these 6 steps are going to be yet. So let's claim all of these rewards. Get all the experience, which again, we don't really need, but I do love Stardust. I'm going to talk a little bit about the Stardust, and maybe some of my recent Pokemon too, because if you're not following me on Twitter or Instagram, you might not see some of the most recent updates. But let's claim the reward. We got 2 lucky eggs, we got 15,000 Stardust, which I love. Oh, you must be in AR mode to catch this Pokemon. And I'm going to sit, I'm just going to let this Pokemon pop up. I think I know what it is. I have heard from actually the new friend I made, Mothersore, a local player, and she completed the task and found Dratini was the Pokemon. I kind of was hoping for a shiny, but I mean, it's more special research. I love research tasks. Like, one of my main things in the game is the research. I just love doing it, even if you don't really gain that much rewards for it. I like it. In fact, what I'm going to do, once we're done this part, I'm going to check out what my current research reward count is at, or my research task completion. So really strong Dratini, really strong whatever stat, it's a big one. Alright, so that completes step 1. Wow, is that a Dratini you found? That's quite a rare Pokemon. I can tell this Dratini has the potential to become a close friend of yours. Why don't you two take some time to get to know each other? Please earn a candy walking with your buddy. Take a snapshot of Dratini and evolve a Dratini. All that I can do. Boy, they really want you to evolve, don't they? Look at that. You get 30 candy by walking your own buddy, which currently I'm walking a Burmy, and they only take 1 kilometer per candy, so that's going to be easy. Take a snapshot of Dratini for another 30 candy and evolve that Dratini, or any Dratini technically, to get, what is that, 10,000 experience points. You're going to get a premium pass, 15,000 Stardust, which I love, and a couple of lucky eggs for that. Now, the name of this research, Jumpstart Research, I don't think it's going to be for Jirachi. That is our next mythical to get in the research, of course, but I don't know. I believe Jirachi was given out at Go Fest this year, so this could lead to the Wish Pokemon itself. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about what we got going on Pokemon-wise. I'm currently walking, there we are, Arthur, my Sandcloak Burmy. I've got, let's just go here to my Pokemon list, we'll go recent. In fact, I got a pretty interesting recent catch right here. I happened upon a second shiny Shelder. Stat-wise, she ain't so good. Room for improvement. But I mean, that's my second one, so now I have 2. I can choose one to evolve into a shiny Cloyster, which I'll be doing later on. I might want to wait and do my usual thing of battling in a raid to evolve it up, so we'll see how that goes. But for the time being, I've been doing a lot of lucky trades to try to get certain Pokemon. Let's see here, Snorunt. Actually, let's do it like this. Go with plus Snorunt. There we go. You see, I got 4 lucky Snorunt / Frostlass. Now I'm choosing one of the 5 to, be my main featured Pokemon. Why did I favorite that one? I favorited Chaz's. I don't know. Anyway, I'm trying to choose one of my 5 lucky, I only got 4 right now, to be the best Frostlass that she can be. And that's the one I'm going to work with. So I got 1 more to go, and hopefully we'll get a pretty decent Frostlass. Speaking of decent, lucky Pokemon, I almost dropped my phone. I want to show you this. I'm so excited to show you. I'm just going to throw the phone everywhere. We got Mr. Furley, a lucky Tangrowth. I did trade with one of my local players, TaxMom38. I forget what I traded her, but she sent me a Tangela. Because basically what I want to do, if I have a Pokemon that I want to focus on, for example, from the stories I used to write, Miss T the Tangela is kind of a main character in my adventures through the world of Pokemon. I wanted to keep her as a Tangela, and I thought if I'm going to get another Tangela to become Tangrowth, I want it to be the best that it can be. So I'm basically, whenever I get a lucky trade with some friends, I want to request certain species, like for example Tangela. Just so happens that Mr. Furley can battle with the best of them. HP, attack, defense are the best Spark has ever seen. So that is a 100% lucky Mr. Furley, the Tangrowth, and I'm quite happy with that. Alright, so is there anything else to really mention as far as new species goes? I don't think so. So, I could technically accomplish this tonight. I can easily take a picture of Dratini. I can evolve the Dratini, especially when I get that picture done, so I'll get those 30 candies. How are we doing on a walk? You know what? I got like 0.5 kilometers to walk our little Burmy here. Is it 0.6 probably? Yeah, 0.6. That's not really that bad though. I think I will come back in just a moment as I complete step 2 of our Jumpstart research, special research, task, branch, tree, whatever thing, here in the world of Pokemon Go. So I'll be back in just a moment. Well, I figured in the middle of our walking here, let's go ahead and get that photo of our Dratini. I'm going to pop over here to the Carlton 1890, right in my local neighborhood. Let's find that Dratini we just got. This is the girl right here. Photo mode. Now we might actually see that Party Hat Pikachu by doing this. Alright, let's find them footprints, and boom. I'm going to crouch down a little bit, try and make a somewhat decent angle. Oh, you know what? Get back, we're going to put you in the light. Let's get some more illumination in this station. Where are those footprints at? Come on, go into the light. Go into the light, Dratini. Alright. Nice little backdrop here. We got the Carlton Community Center as well. My local across the street gym. And hey, did you see something yellow with a party hat? I think I did. Let's get that Dratini back in and call it a success. Whoa, what the heck? Look at all the Pikachu. Now, what does this mean? Are we going to see like a bunch of different ones? Alright, make sure everything looks good here. Back out, and there's Pikachu. Alright, let's go ahead and sneak up on it. I don't think it's a shiny. I didn't see the darkened yellow color. But I'll still take a nice... Whoa, 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 whoa. Calm down, Pikachu. I hope this isn't messing up again. I've noticed sometimes... Why? Now, there's been a problem in the past where taking a photo makes Pokemon, their anxiety meter builds up super fast. Like, look. Like, look. Alright, we're throwing a ball from here. This is ridiculous. Why is the game like this? I don't want to hate the game. I want to enjoy the game. When the game does crazy stuff like that, it's like, come on, game. And I just missed. Okay, so you seem to have calmed down somewhat. I was wrong. This will be a fun time. Alright, we got it. So that is our Party Hat Pikachu captured. And did you hear that? Might not have heard me while I was, or might not have heard it while I was talking, but it made the sound of it running away. Another little bit of a glitch with the old ever fun AR Plus mode. Alright, room for improvement, really? Come on! Okay, anyways, that is task number 1 done. I'm going to keep walking, and I'll claim it all at once. Why not? So I'm going to keep walking, get that last candy that we need for, or I guess the only candy we need for our research, and then we'll come back and evolve that Dratini. So I just obtained that candy for walking our buddy. It's now time to go ahead and evolve up that Dratini, because we're going to get plenty of candy with all of these tasks that we just completed. So let's go ahead, 25 candy, I can invest that. Here's the Dratini we got from our research. Now what were the rewards again? Lucky Egg, Stardust, and a Premium Raid Pass, that's right. So we're not going to see a Pokemon given to us for this. Now, they did say that the special lure modules were going to be available in the special research later this season. They said it earlier this season, so that gives me reason to believe I'm going to be seizing some of those lures. Alright, let's go ahead and claim up all of our rewards. We got 30 Dratini candy. It was an empty bubble. We got 30 Dratini candy. Show us the candy! Whatever, okay. 10,000 experience points. Let's go ahead and claim up these rewards. There's our Premium Raid Pass, very nice. 15,000 Stardust, very nice, sir. I didn't mention what I'm doing for Stardust yet either. Anyway, impressive. Dragonair is a powerful Pokemon in its own right. Let's get Dragonair ready to battle. You can try taking on other trainers or working together to take down huge raid bosses. Please power up Pokemon 10 times, battle another trainer in the Great League, and battle in a raid. That sounds doable. Oh, speaking of battles, we just got our 50 coins for the day. Thank you, Shelly. Yes, I now have a Blissey. It took forever. I mean, I could have had one long ago, but we'll talk about that in just a sec. Power up Pokemon 10 times, that can be easily accomplished. And actually, I might know someone I can beat up, or rather, you don't need to win the Great League battle, but I know someone I can battle this weekend, and battle in a raid. That might be doable tonight, because right up the street at the gym that just got my Blissey knocked out of it, there's a level 2 raid, so I might be able to handle that. But let's go ahead and take a look at our good old Blissey. There she is. So the reason it took me forever to get one of these, in fact, first I'm going to go ahead and revive. I'm going to go ahead and Hyper Potion. Now the reason it took forever, I've said many times in the videos that I like to represent my main series team from the Game Boy DS games in Pokemon GO. My Blissey that I have in there actually started off as a Happiny, and much like that in Pokemon GO here, I waited till I hatched up 5 Happiny, chose the best one, and worked towards getting Blissey. But I finally have one. She's good for defending gyms. She's not super maxed out. 2257 is not bad. She comes from Pennsylvania, United States, from a gift egg, actually. I'm not sure who that would have been out there, but thank you for the gift that sent me my eventual Blissey. Now, was there anything else I wanted to mention? Stardust, that's right. Why did I leave the Pokemon screen? I'm going right back into it. We're going to go ahead, let's just look at, I don't know, let's look at that Dragonair. So, you'll see my Stardust count is 663,406. What I'm doing is, how do you put this? Basically, I want to build up to have 1,000,000 Stardust as my default level, because every time I hit a certain level of Stardust, I want to use it to get new attacks for Pokemon, power up other Pokemon, yada yada yada. So I'm gradually building up to the 1,000,000 for my default level, and every time I hit another 100,000 Stardust, I'm powering up Pokemon. How did I get to 663? I'm just now looking at the number. Right, the 30,000 I got from those 2 tasks. Duh. Anyway, as I get closer to 700,000, I'll be powering something else up, adding new attacks to some other Pokemon. Then I wait till I hit the 800,000 level, do it all over again, wait till I hit 900,000, yada yada yada. I'll get to the 1,000,000 eventually, because I kind of want that Stardust. Anyway, I think that is all there is to mention for now. As I say, I'm going to probably power up someone later on today. I might wait till tomorrow so I can show you that. And battle in a raid could be done today, if not, definitely tomorrow. And battle another trainer in the Great League. So I'm going to get myself a couple of star pieces. Very nice. And look at all this experience we're getting. What I'm probably going to do just to use them, I'll use one of those lucky eggs I just got to claim all these tasks at once. That's going to be what? 120,000 experience points. And just since we're here and I talked about it, let's see what I am at experience-wise. 45 million. So it's 20 million for each level 40 that you hit. So I'm technically level 40 twice now. Not that it holds a candle to many people out there, but regardless, it is what it is. All right, now the fun part, I get to go inside and see, did everything record properly? And if so, will this video continue to be recorded over this long Canada Day weekend that I have to look forward to? Oh, by the way, it's going to be raining all weekend. or at least showering. So not sure how much external footage I'll be getting. That remains to be seen. Anywho, I'll check back in with you momentarily. So it's now the next day, and I totally forgot about this, but it is Raikou Raid Day for all of our research that we did for the Pokemon GO Fest. Raikou are everywhere in the gyms. So in order to complete my special research to battle in a raid, we've got a group of us together here. There's only 4 of us, but I think with best friend bonuses, we can take down these low defenses Raikou and complete this. Now, I also want to show something before I forget, because I was going to show this. How much research have I done over the many, many years this game has been out, or at least how long the research has been available? 3,063 research tasks. How many research tasks have you done? I'm a research junkie, apparently. I just love doing them. The missions really add more life to the game. Alright, so let's do some of these Raikou raids and see if we can get ourselves a shiny. And they're all weather boosted right now, too, because it's raining, can't you tell? Okay, let's jump in. So we actually picked up a couple other players. We did manage to get the knockout. Leveling up with our new friend Mother Sora. Let's get some golden raz. 9 rare candies. I love that. Okay, I need those revives. TMs are good. 100 Stardust. And battle in a raid. So let's see. Do we see a shiny by any chance? Look at that Team Instinct pulling through. Alright, we got, what's that, 17 to work with? Let's take a look here. Get the grass to pop up. Make sure it locks into place so this thing doesn't flee because of the weird, glitchy AR+. Oh, it's a regular, but hey, it's candy for sure. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and skip past this because it's going to take forever. And we'll meet up after the next raid. Okay, very close call. My first team just dropped as the victory was achieved. Did I get any rare candies? I didn't see any. Oh well, whatever. Alright, let's get a chance for a second chance for a shiny Raikou. But we still have another couple raids we can do after this. Let's see, do we see it? Show me the grass, lock it in, come on. I mean, if I don't get it, no big deal, but I'd like to get it. Okay, right here. It's a regular as well. Alright, let's get some more candy and meet back after the next raid. So we're taking a quick little pause here, waiting for someone else to show up before taking on this next Raikou. But I still have to complete a battle in the Great League. I got to battle another trainer, and I think one of my 2 guinea pigs here, I'm going to beat them up. Or if I lose, whatever. You still get stuff, which is, again, I don't think it makes much sense if you lose, you still get things, but whatever. It's all for fun. And I got to power up 1 more Pokemon. I did 9 of those off screen. So let's get this battle ready to roll in just a moment. Okay, Vex is choosing their team, and I believe we're getting ready right now. So as I've said before, the battles, they're kind of cool. There's some weird stuff where it's like, as a Pokemon comes out of the Pokeball, you can technically be attacking, which, I don't know, is strange. Oh, but wait, I have a cool move. So I've got Tetra the Lumineon, recently evolved up, coming into battle here. In case that thing has Grass Knot, I'm going to protect. Oh, it's got Grass Knot. I know my Pokemon. But I have the nice, powerful Silver Wind, which could boost all my stats, which is a nice thing they added to the battles. Stat changes, which is pretty cool. I'm going to block it. I got to get that stat boost? Oh, come on. I could have got the stat boost. Now, hopefully sometime, I'd like to see something like status conditions brought in, like, you know, poison or something like that. I don't know how they would do it exactly, but it'd be cool to see. Alright, so I'm going to let that hit go through. Let's see if we can get our stat boost with like 2 HP left. It's going to make a big difference, I'm sure. Oh, no stat boost. At least there's 1 knockout, though. Next up is Where'd you get that Kangaskhan? Is that a lucky Kangaskhan I see? Fun fact, I gave you that. And we did a trade. I figured I'm not going to get 5 Kangaskhan, so I might as well offer one up for a lucky trade. And I got one of these Snorunt I've been looking to get. Uh-oh, uh-oh. What did it have? What was its move? I don't remember. Earthquake? It's got Earthquake. But I've got Defense. Look at that. Look at that. Fine, we got this. You're like, ground moves, do you? Take a Thunderbolt or block it. Ooh, no blocking. You're saving that shield for the last one, aren't you? Well, clearly he is, because there's no other Pokemon left to take the hit. In comes Lapras, which is weak to Thunderbolt. Check this out. We're going to see that shield. Maybe. I'm defense, I'm not attack. You can take the hit.
Probably not.
We knew that was happening. Alright, my last one's coming in. I'm taking some good damage, though. Who did I choose? Oh, I know who I got. Resistant to the old, what was that? Frost Breath, I believe. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. I clicked it. Oh, there we go. I tapped the screen. It didn't click the shield. I'm like, don't do this. Let's finish up with a nice, fancy Blast Burn. And boom.
Was that necessary?
It was. Well, no. It was not necessary. But it was. I have to show off to the viewers, you know. Nice flashy stuff. Alright, so I got 500 Stardust, but that does complete one of my tasks. You got a Sinnoh Stone. Awesome stuff. See, again, losing doesn't matter. He got something better than I got for winning. Crazy, right? Alright, let's go tackle this Raikou. Alright, battle number 3 complete. And I don't think I mentioned this yet, but I completely forgot. We're getting 5 free raid passes today for all of the Raikou raids. 9 rare candies! Yes! So I was completely clued out that we got the free raid passes, so I can do a few more of these. Some of our phones are almost dead, so we might not do the full 5, but hey. I think we got a shiny over there. Cousin Vex Evolution got the shiny Raikou. Now, do we get some luck for that as well? First of all, can we get the grass to show up? That'd be great. Raikou, where you at? Okay, we got the grass. Lock it in, lock it in. Heading up this way. Come on. A regular. But again, more candy. And moving on to at least one more raid. So that third Raikou raid didn't actually manage to catch it, but we did defeat it at least. So I have to do one more power-up of a Pokemon, and I know who I'm going to power up to. I want to minimize how much Stardust I'm using, so let's go find Twigs, my shiny Grovyle. It only needs 400 Stardust and 1 candy to power up. Boom. We went up by 24 points. That's pretty decent. Alright, so as we claim all of our rewards, I want to see what the next step of the Jumpstart research is. And didn't I say I was going to do this? I'm going to use a lucky egg just to gain all that extra experience, just because when am I going to use these for otherwise, right? Alright, let's get ready for the next raid as I claim all of these experience points and some star pieces. I love star pieces. Okay, 2 lucky eggs, 2 star pieces, all that experience, and nice work. You and your Pokemon make a great team. There are many new kinds of Pokemon that have started appearing recently in the world. You should take a look and see if you can find anything new. Please catch 5 different species of Pokemon, catch a legendary Pokemon from a field research breakthrough or raid, and hatch 3 eggs. I'm glad I claimed this task right now, because we have to do I have to catch a legendary from a raid, and that's what we're doing right now. Let's jump in. Alright, down goes Raikou number 4. Now, do we get a shiny for our efforts? Let's find out. Actually, I gotta remember, I'm gonna use the golden raspberries on this one because I have to make this catch. I wanna try to make sure I get it. Getting some extra candy would be nice, but we already got like 2 caught today. So let's go ahead and step over this way, I think, not to block anybody. 14 to work with. Let's see what we can get. Get that grass to show up. Let's see, come on. Now, as my cousin Vex was saying, what if this is the shiny, the guaranteed catch? It is not. But I'm going to film this entire encounter because I got to try to make this capture. I don't know if I can safely get in range. It's going to attack and come past the camera space. Alright. Now, catching it while holding the other camera might be a little bit difficult. Let's see what we can do. You trying to distract me over there?
No.
I gotta focus. I gotta concentrate. What are you doing?
Jesse, you're
excellent. But you're not doing anything. I'm not distracting you. Well, okay, you are actually doing something then. Alright, golden raz. That should have been an excellent throw. Bear with me as I am slightly distracted. Don't run into the Raikou, you're going to scare it away.
Did I just punch it or something?
You ran right through him. You're going to scare him. I need to catch this guy. Excellent curveball. What do you think with the golden raz? Do I got it?
No.
Why would you say that? You told him no, and then he knew no, and he's like just... Actually, this was kind of decent, 24-18.
I don't know what the perfect percentage is because
Yeah.
you can't ask me. Mine's max.
Yeah, I don't know what the perfect... Oh, you did get the perfect one, didn't you?
Yeah?
Guess what?
That was my first one.
I just got one. Well, not perfect, but I just got one right now, too. And that is... That task... I got a Shadow Ball one, too. Battle with the best, with really strong attack and defense, so not super great, but hey, don't tag me.
You're right.
What is Willow talking about? I already talked to you, Willow. You and your Pokemon great team. Catch these things, do that. We got that one done. Oh, we're getting Pokemon for each of these things, too.
Yeah, on the fourth one you get a shiny Eevee.
Don't tell me that. I'm on the fourth one. He just spoiled...
No, you get the...
Alright, we're moving on.
No, you...
Alright, level up there. Friendship level. We've got some golden raz, hyper potions. We're going to need a lot of that stuff. That's our second charge team of the day. Fast TM. And once again, no rare candies, but I got like what? At least, I think 20 so far. Okay, step out of the way, please, so I can catch this Pokemon, because it's going to be a nice, shiny for our last chance. Is it, though? That's the question. Where is it at? Where's it at? Get that grass locked into place. This is it. It's now or never. It's never! Alright, it's regular Raikou, but more candy, of course. And after this, we're going to regroup and check the special research and see what the next steps are going to be again. Alright, we are back, and it is pretty late at night, 11:30-ish in the evening. I have completed the catch 5 different species, one of which, of course, was the Raikou we got from the raid, which is kind of cool. And I've hatched a couple eggs. Nothing too amazing to report as far as what I caught and what I hatched, but we're hatching that last egg right now. Let's see, I just hatched a couple of 2 kilometers basically here in the evening time, my part of town. We see a simple little Magikarp, but that is at least the 3rd egg we need to hatch. Check her stats. Really strong, good attack and defense. Okay. Now, all that's left to do is claim our rewards for Jumpstart Research 4 of 6. I don't think we're going to be able to see it too much. I might have to just go into the non-AR mode for this, unless it says I need AR+. Actually, reward for claiming all 3 of these is going to be a Pokemon up here. So let's just see what we can do here. Okay, rewards, claim. Yeah, I'm going to take off the AR mode. You see a Chimchar. Oh, we're going to see all the starters of Gen 3. Sorry, Gen 4. I know my gens. Alright, hang on there. Calm down. I've got my little, what would you call it? I guess pen flashlight? I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but I got that with me here. It's a little flickery. You're probably seeing it. Flickering right now. And going very dim. Might have to replace the batteries. I don't know. But anyway, there's our first one. You know what? I'll check them later on. We just want to burn through these and get these claimed. Piplup, indeed, we're going to see each of the starters, it looks like. Calm down, Piplup. I was about to say, I'm not too good at throwing in the non-AR Plus mode. I do prefer AR Plus because you can walk up to the Pokemon. Man, that is flickery. Oh, come on, I get a great throw on that and it breaks out. Piplup, work with me here. I could use one of our raspberries. Actually, for the first time in, I think, ever, I'm up to over 100 golden raspberries thanks to all those Raikou raids today. So there's the Piplup caught. Again, we'll check you later. We want to get that last reward claimed. I was going to wait until tomorrow to do these next steps, but I thought I wanted to prepare myself mentally for what to look forward to tomorrow when we start off on Research Step 5 of 6 for the Jump Start. Nice simple catch for Turtwig. Okay, so that's the 3 of them. Now, usually, you need to be in AR Plus mode to be able to catch the other Pokemon. So I'm going to step out where there's more light to be able to see that big reward Pokemon. Let's go find a spot. And hopefully the spot out here will do pretty nicely. So let's get ourselves a couple lucky eggs, another 15,000 Stardust, which I love, and some kind of a special Pokemon appearance. Let's see what Willow has to say as well. Must be in AR mode, of course, as I figured. Okay, so I did hear the spoiler correctly. It is a shiny Eevee. Do I want to use, you know what? I'm not going to use a berry. I'm just going to go for the simple catch. Let's see what we can get. In fact, why did I come out here? Wait a minute, it said I have to be in AR plus mode to catch it, but I'm not. Welp, I mean, okay, we got it. Let's check the stats, because reward Pokemon usually have pretty good stats. Really strong with max HP. Not bad. Alright, what do you say, Willow? Amazing, you found some rare Pokemon that were first discovered in the Sinnoh region already. And is that a shiny Pokemon? Amazing, I've never seen an Eevee like that before. Shiny Pokemon have a rare and distinct coloration that sets them apart from others of their species. Let's commemorate this moment. Why don't you take a snapshot and celebrate with friends? Please take a snapshot of Eevee, send 5 gifts to friends, and trade 3 Pokemon with a friend. That one might take a little while to do, because generally, when I get a trade request or trade mission, I kind of want to make it, more worthwhile and give a Pokemon to somebody that they need for their Pokedex. I don't want to just trade Pidgey, Caterpie, something basic. I like to make the trades worthwhile, so I might be able to do a little bit more of my research tomorrow. I'll do that snapshot when the lighting is better. I can send 5 gifts easily, and I'll start working on doing some trades. But for the next little bit, I also want to see if I can find some of these new shiny Alolan Pokemon. Take a look over that way. We see one of our local players has snagged themselves a shiny Alolan Diglett, which is very cool. And I don't think there's any other shiny Alolans in the area, but they are out there. And hopefully, I'll be able to find some tomorrow once I go off on my last little leg of the adventure for the Jumpstart research in Pokemon GO. Well, we're now into Sunday of the big Jumpstart research event going on here, and I've got one more gift to send out. Let's go ahead and fire this one off to get our 5 gifts for our research complete. So there is that done. I'm going to wait, of course, to claim, hey, I've been looking for Finneon for quite a while. Now that I have Tetra evolved up into Luminion, I don't need them, but it's still cool to see them. But, let's see here. So I got that one complete. I'm going to find a decent spot to get a snapshot of our shiny Eevee. And as I said, the trading the 3 Pokemon, that's going to take me a few days. So we probably won't complete that in this video. But a nice little recap of the couple past days. Getting through almost 5 steps of special research in one weekend is not bad. I'll be happy with that. Also, I don't think I gave an official recap of the hunting yesterday, but yeah, we did get 4 of those 5 Raikou that we battled. No shinies, but as I say, if everybody got the shiny, they wouldn't be special, right? So I don't mind that I didn't get it. Maybe someday I'll happen upon it. If not, I'll be content. I've got plenty of shinies as it is. But speaking of shinies, as I'm walking around today, my hope is to find some of these shiny Alolan Pokemon, because they are out there. As we saw the Diglett, my cousin Vex caught shiny Rattata. I've seen someone on the Pokemon GO Facebook group for our local area, shiny Geodude. So they are around. Hopefully we can find some. Is there anything else to recap for the time being? Well, while we're here, let's do a quick little check of this Rattata, see if that is a shiny. It is not. But if I do see any shinies along the way, Alolan or otherwise, I'll hopefully throw the ball better. There we go. And I'll show you that. If not, I'll come back in just a little bit and do a final recap for the first video on this channel in quite a long time. So stay tuned for that. Well, I think that's going to be a good spot to wrap up our adventures here in Pokemon GO for the Jumpstart Research event going on here in the game. I did go out today for a little bit of hunting, even though it's not really raining, but it's potentially going to rain, and you see it's raining in game here, so I'm not going to do too much more. But I did try to hunt down some shiny Alolan Pokemon, and sadly did not happen to get any, but it's all well and good. I did happen to find something that I was kind of looking for. A wild Purugly at one point. And I did manage to Pinat Berry capture that because I wanted to get candy for my little Glameow Chlordane. So I am now ready to evolve her up once we take on a raid. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, no shiny Alolans. But the week is still young yet. It is only Sunday evening, so I still have a bit of walking to do. For the first time in many, many weeks, I might actually hit my 50 kilometers for the Adventure Sync. weekly progress bonus thingy. I haven't got that in forever because with the relocation of the class that I'm taking, my travel, my foot travel, I guess, foot progress has diminished considerably. But anyways, that being said, I'm going to do a little bit more walking tonight, try to hatch an egg. I've got 0.5 to go for hatching one of those eggs. And then I'm going to incubate another one, of course. So anyways, I guess there's not much more to mention, but let's do a quick recap on our research here. So, as I said, I'm not going to speed through these trades. I got 3 trades to do to finish step 5 of 6 for Jumpstart Research. And look at all that experience we're going to get. 30,000 times 4. And since I'm getting those lucky eggs from the research, I might as well use them there. Even though, as I say, I'm not that focused on getting extra experience, because once you hit level 40, that's it. But that brings up a good question, and I'll leave this to you folks to answer in the comments below. So I'm sitting at 46 million experience points, and of course anything beyond 20 million currently does not apply to anything because level 40 is the highest you can get. But there was talk at some point about the level cap being increased from 40 upwards of, I think they were saying 50, and this was just like kind of player speculation and such. But if they do eventually increase the level cap in Pokemon Go, let me know what you think. Do you think any experience that, yes, coins, check that out. Do you think any experience beyond level 40 that you've already accumulated should be immediately applied to your account and put you towards some of those higher levels? Or do you think that as soon as the level cap increases, everyone should have to start from that point to accumulate experience points for the additional levels? Let me know what you think. There's no right or wrong answer. Whatever you feel is, whatever you feel. For me, I actually would prefer to not have my extra 26 million experience points applied to my additional levels. The reason I don't want it is because I like taking my time with stuff. I like earning things along the way. So I want to eventually, if they do increase the level cap, I want to work from day one, square one, to try to build up to those next higher levels. That's not for everybody, of course, but I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. But as I said, that's going to be a wrap for our Pokemon Go adventures. My, let's call it, brief return to YouTube. By that I mean, don't really expect regular daily videos like I was doing before, because sadly, bottom line here is my time is still pretty occupied. So I was really only able to get this stuff recorded this week because it is a long weekend, currently Canada Day weekend here in Canada, of all places. And this was the first time in quite a while that my recording equipment seemed to work fine. As I said earlier, like the last few things I tried to record, video, audio, something was going wrong. It was basically just like disheartening, and I'm thinking, I can't provide regular content for you folks anymore because nothing's going to work right for me. This seemed to work okay. So I can't guarantee regular daily videos, maybe, I don't want to say for sure, but maybe weekly videos, I don't know. We'll see, at least until my class is done, and well, then I'm going to be working. But anyways, we'll deal with that as it comes. But I guess that is it. And also for, as far as like live streaming is concerned, we're not going to be doing any of that. I have no plans for that because frankly, again, it's a time thing. I really don't have time to do it at this point in my existence on this planet. So just bear that in mind. If I see you asking about live streaming in the chat, or sorry, in the comments, I'm going to know you didn't watch this full video. I can call you out on that. But yeah, so live stream is off the table for the time being, and we'll see how regular the videos can be. So I guess there's really not much more to talk about. We are done. I'm going to do some walking in a little bit if it's not raining out. Try and finish up some egg hatching, and I want to mention this too, because look at that. 1430. That's incorrect. It said 1433 before. I should be 1466 based off what we just got. But anyway, I'll restart the game in a bit. So I was all excited. When I wake up tomorrow, I should have over 1,480 coins available to buy one of those special boxes in the shop. Now they're not there anymore. I'm hoping they put some boxes in starting tomorrow when I have the coins for them. But we'll see. Anyway, that is going to be a wrap for today's adventures in Pokemon Go. Let me know in the comments down below, in addition to what I asked you about the level cap increase and the experience thing, how are your adventures going in the world of Pokemon Go? Basically, since I haven't been on YouTube in forever, let me know. How are things for you? How have your shiny huntings been? How have your legendary collections been growing? How about, lucky friends? Have you gotten a lot of lucky trades done? And all that being said, also let me know how things are going for your current special research. But that is going to be a wrap So I want to say, folks, thank you for watching today's Pokemon Go video here on the Professor Chaz channel. If you want to see some more content from myself, you can check out the link in the description to the full playlist for Pokemon Go. You can also check out the rest of the channel for some more content of other Pokemon video games and card games. All sorts of cool stuff for Pokemon. Feel free to go back and give some older stuff a watch if you haven't seen my channel in quite a little while. And basically just get yourself caught up on what I'm all about. And maybe someday I will record my thoughts on the, let's call it the National Dex issue that has been revealed for Pokemon Sword and Shield. I've been commenting on Twitter about it, I think Instagram as well. But I might do a full video putting all of my thoughts out there on it. Let's just say they're not the best thoughts. But anyways, that's a whole other story, a whole other topic to worry about another time. For right now, Professor Chaz is signing off from the world of Pokemon Go. Thank you for watching once again, and I'll catch you next time.